today's video, we're going to explore San Juan and go to Pristine Beach. This is a carnival excursion. So if y'all ever want to ship going to San Juan, you want to check this excursion out, you check it out right here. Or if you just want to explore San Juan, let's do it. Here we go. Inspiration bus, an awesome bus, getting ready to hit out right now. We got Morgan and Ron back there, and the rest of the crew.
Yeah.
Right here.
Okay. Well, the name of the tour is Explore San Juan. So we're going to explore a little bit, and Pristine Beach, and that's the main event of the morning. The second oldest city in the Americas. It was founded in 1521. So, on behalf of our driver here, Jose Mazanet, he's in charge of taking us safely wherever we go. And on behalf of Jenaira, our assistant, and on behalf of myself, my name is Gustavo Santiago Fontaner Rodriguez Padilla. It's an easy name. It's an easy name. Okay, you win. You can call me Gus. G-U-S. Very easy.
Alright, we can exit the bus for a look at the historical section right here.
We are in Canaan, and well, as I told you, we are in the walkway of the princess, or the princess walkway. It was constructed in 1954, but there are a number of things surrounding the walkway that are very interesting and very important for not only for San Juan but also for Puerto Rico. For example, that building that you see there, the beige one, with the palm trees, that is the first building that the United States constructed here in Puerto Rico when they took over the island. It was constructed in 1914. And as you can see, they respected the first piece of big land that the navigators from Europe will see when they were coming in, and the last one they want to see when they were going back, so there wasn't enough chance. So, snow here in Puerto Rico, 80 degrees the whole year, at least 80 degrees the whole year. It's not, nothing happened. But you know what she did? She was a very close friend of the president of Eastern Airlines at that time. And she talked to him about it. And he told her, I'm going to help you with that. And for 3 consecutive years, they brought, I don't know how many coolers of snow from the States, and they just opened them in a baseball park that we're going to see a little bit later. You know, the children of San Juan had the opportunity to play with snow, at least for 1 hour, probably hour and a half. Structure is called the Fountain of Heritage, but it's a fountain that does not have water. Yeah, they didn't put water. At the end, they didn't include the water. It was built in the 1970s, erected in the 1970s. And what it represents is different things that we inherited from the Hispanic culture. For example, this one over here that is a little bit hidden. Here you can see a Spanish conquistador, an African boy, and a Taino lady. Taino were the indigenous people that were here when Christopher Columbus came. They were called the Tainos. So, what that represents...
I just while we're around the whole city, protecting the city at the time, back in the day. Crazy. I think he said this is a banyan tree. Pretty cool looking tree, though. Oh, we don't have these over in our way. I don't believe I've never seen one like that. Pretty cool looking tree.
Wall, you're going to see a yellow building there. Between the red and the blue. A very small, a narrow building. Well, that's the narrowest house in Puerto Rico. That's the narrowest house in the Americas. And it is probably the narrowest house in the world. That one has 5 feet from one side to the other, and continues being 5 feet up to the end. Today it's a beautiful building, and not only outside but inside also. It was constructed in 1837, and it was called La Princesa. it was not this beautiful. It was a prison. Before, it is the first building that was constructed to be used specifically as a prison. Before this building, any building inside the walls could be used and was used. A lot of different monuments and public artwork through the city and restored many of them. And one of the most important ones they did was this fountain. This is, again, one of the most romantic spots, particularly during nights. And it was designed by a Puerto Rican architect. It is made in bronze and gold. And it was sculptured by a Spanish sculpture that came from Spain. And it represents Puerto Rico and the cultural values that we carry inside us. The beige one was the first hospital that was constructed here in the island, 1524, 1524, and today and since 1887, it has been the home of a group of nuns called the Servants of Mary. And what they do is they take care of women that have gone through very delicate surgeries and they need, a lot of assistance, and they take care of them without charging anything. And
Governor's Mansion.
It was constructed in 1533. And today, the largest rum distillery in the world is located in the smallest town of Puerto Rico. Yeah, that's a funny fact. So you can imagine how important it is for the people of Cataño. Is the name Cataño? The distillery. So it's right there. 80% of the Bacardi that is sold in the world comes from there. It's one of the most beautiful buildings and most important buildings that we have here. It was inaugurated in 1929, and is the house of the senators and the district representatives that we have here. We have 27 senators, 51 district representatives, and this is the place where they work, where they do laws, where they fight, and it's a very special place because it is the first building that was constructed in marble.
They built statues of every president that has ever visited San Juan while they were in office. As you can see, they go down here. They got some more on the other end here. That's pretty cool. I guess they appreciate the U.S. presidents visiting San Juan. San Juan is a U.S. territory. Alright, Harry Truman actually gives a little detail of when they visited each one. Franklin Roosevelt. We got two right down there with the president. They're ready for another one right here. They're waiting for somebody to visit. A recent one maybe. And who we got down here? Herbert Hoover and Theodore Roosevelt. Pretty cool. I need to take a picture of that and check it out. Alright, here's a little monument here. President of the United States, walkway of the presidents. Conceived to honor those that enjoyed our hospitality in the past as well as those that may do so in the future. Pretty cool. I also have a monument right here of people that died in war, looks like. Alright, let's say goodbye to the walkway to presidents right here and behind me. Here we go.
That couldn't buy inside the city. So, but they had a problem. There was no connection between El Condado and the city. So they decided to construct the bridge. And they designed the bridge, they construct the bridge, they finance the bridge, and for that reason, this bridge is called the Two Brothers.
We made a 2-hour stop on the beach here, Pristine Beach, on our tour of St. Juan, and you might want to see the other video I posted on this. I did a beach hunt here, so you might want to check that out because we found something good. All right, let's get going back on the tour. Here we go. All right, everybody, that tour was called Explore San Juan and Pristine Beach. We enjoyed the tour. It did take you through a lot of the downtown and some surrounding area of San Juan. We actually got out and walked for about 20-30 minutes to a historical area which shows the wall that was around the entire city at one time to protect it. It shows some of the features around that fort right there. Some of the buildings up in the fort and all. Y'all saw it on the video there. But anyway, it was a pretty good little walk right there. And then we went to Pristine Beach, and we hit, and I metal detected there, but that video is coming. But then we took a ride back and it pointed out some other historical features in San Juan. So it gives you a good little preview of San Juan if you just want a quick preview of what's going on in San Juan, some of the history about it, how it became part of the U.S. and all that. I didn't go into a whole lot of detail in the video because he talked for a long time. I know y'all get bored to death, but just to show you what excursion is like. So that's what my main point of this video was. Anyway, I hope y'all enjoyed riding around, checking it out, and the beautiful Pristine Beach. All right, don't forget to click like, comment below, share, and subscribe to the Gigmaster. We'll see you tomorrow on another adventure. Stay tuned.